In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to find your base ID and API key in Airtable. First, make sure you're logged into your Airtable account, then head over to your main Airtable dashboard. This is the page where you see all of your workspaces and bases. Take a moment to identify the base you're planning to connect to another tool or use with the API, because we'll need it in a second. Next, look up to the top right corner of the screen and click on the small help icon. This usually looks like a question mark. When you click it, a menu will open with a few support options. From this menu, choose the option labeled API Documentation. This will open a new tab or window with developer documentation that's tailored to your account. On the API documentation page, you'll see a list of your bases that are enabled for the API. Find the base you're interested in and click on its name. This tells Airtable to generate documentation specifically for that base, including the information we're looking for. Once that page loads, scroll down until you find a sentence that says something like, "The ID of this base is," followed by a string that starts with app. That appg string is your base ID. This is what you'll paste into other tools or code when they ask for the Airtable base ID. It's a good idea to copy it somewhere safe, like a password manager or a secure notes app, so you don't have to repeat this step later. When you're done, close that documentation tab and go back to your main Airtable window. Now we'll grab your API key, which Airtable now provides as personal access tokens. Back in Airtable, go again to the top right corner and click on your profile icon. From the drop-down menu that appears, select Builder Hub. This is where Airtable lets you manage developer settings and tokens. Inside the Builder Hub, look for a button that says Create Token and click it. You're now creating a new API token that will act as your API key. Start by typing in a clear token name, something descriptive like what project or integration it will be used for. This makes it much easier to manage later on. Next, click on Add a Scope. Scopes define what this token is allowed to do, such as read records or write records. Choose the scope or scopes you actually need. For example, if a tool only needs to read data, don't give it write access. Keeping scopes as limited as possible is a good security practice. After that, click on Add a Base. You'll see a list of your bases, and you should click on the specific base you want this token to be able to access. This limits the token so it only works with that base, which again helps keep things secure. Once your token has a name, at least one scope, and at least one base selected, scroll down and click on Create Token. Airtable will now generate your new API token. This value is extremely sensitive, so treat it like a password. You'll see the token displayed on screen, along with a small copy icon next to it. Click the copy icon to copy your API key to your clipboard. Immediately store it somewhere secure, because Airtable may only show it to you this one time. Avoid sharing it in screenshots, messages, or publicly accessible code. And that's it. You now have your Airtable base ID from the API documentation page and your API key in the form of a personal access token from the Builder Hub, both ready to